What's going on, dividend chasers? It's the Dividend Bloodhound here, back with another investing episode. Today's episode we're conducting a review of my free trade portfolio ISA. If that sounds like something that you're interested in, then do please stick around after the intro and consider liking and subscribing to my channel. That would be absolutely fantastic. See you on the flip side of the intro. Hey again guys, welcome into the video. As you can see, this isn't the usual surroundings. I'm working on the road for the next 4 weeks based out of a hotel, so my future videos until December will have the background just like this. No change, I haven't moved house or anything like that. I'm just working on the road and I'm of course taking YouTube with me. Anyway, I digress a little bit today. So since the last portfolio review, the market has absolutely popped and then receded a little bit due to the fantastic vaccine that is supposed to be 90% effective from Pfizer. And I used that opportunity to ditch my CCL position, my Carnival Cruises position. I made a tiny loss on it, but I was happy to get rid of it, and then it plummeted back down the day after. I pretty much sold it luckily at its peak, and then it plummeted back down as we realised that the vaccine wasn't going to be available as quickly as possibly thought. Overall, from the cruise line sector though, I actually made 70 or 80% on my investments, because I had another investment with Royal Caribbean Cruises and I was absolutely ecstatic to sell that for about an 85% gain. So the small loss on Carnival has been outweighed by the massive gain from Royal Caribbean. So we're going to get into the portfolio in a minute. You can see some of my buys that I conducted over the last month or so, a couple of my dividends that I received, and you can mainly see, I will show you that I sold my Carnival Cruises position. Let's get into the app and let's conduct the review. I'll see you on the flip side. Hi again guys, welcome into the app. So here you can see that my portfolio value is currently £5,796, up £142 now in the last couple of weeks. In the last week or so it vaulted up from 5,300 on the 9th of November all the way through to where we are now due to the vaccine news. So I'm going to go quickly through my top positions. As we can see here, I'm not going to go too mental, I'm not going to jump into actual positions. I'm just going to run you through what you can see here. So Boeing still 22% down, has recovered slightly, it was worse than that, but the vaccine hopes have actually increased the share price quite nicely. AT&T still down 16%, but exactly the same. And the whole plethora of American stocks have all recovered to the green. Visa up 6%, Coke up 2%, 3M up 2.5%, AbbVie back up to being 13.5%. This is a significant one here. My Shell position is now only 18% down for 34 shares. We'll have a look at this one. So over the last month it was down at £8.66. and then it peaked recently up at 11.38 and then has since dropped back down to 11.17. I'll still be looking for buy opportunities at anything close to £10, but at the moment I'm just going to hold and wait and then continue to average down. IBM still down 13% but has recovered upwards. Legal & General, absolutely ridiculous, has gone from being down at £1.82 all the way up to £2.40. Nicely up 15.64% on that one now. Pepsi still doing the same, really, up 4%, but has languished in the same sort of place for quite a while now. BP has also recovered in line with Shell. I'm only 20% down on this position now, up to £2.30 a share from £1.93. GSK still the same, really, down 6%. McDonald's up 7%. Raytheon back up to the $66 mark from $52. Caterpillar also up massively well, up 30%. Diageo up 10%. Unilever up 7%. National Grid up 10%. Sage still down 6%. Starbucks up 20%. FTSE 250 has recovered 10%. FTSE 100 up 2%. Commercial property still down 28%. S&P dividend down 4%. And then we're into the last few now. So we've got Pennon where it was. Eurostock's dividend recovered to just -8. Halma down at up at 11%. Qualcomm doing ridiculously well, a 70% return on this one so far. I bought in at a really low point and wish I'd bought a hell of a lot more than just £16 worth. HSBC recovering nicely, word of dividends returning, and then Tate & Lyle still down 2%. Johnson & Johnson down 5%. JLN exactly where it was, and Lockheed down at 10%. Really cool new feature that's recently came out is that you have unlimited shares with Freetrade now. So if you want one, just drop a message in my comment section below and I'll fire you one of these out straight away, and you can get your free share up to £200. Let's have a quick look over at my activity section. So here you can see, as I mentioned in the intro, I sold Carnival, managed to get rid of them. £110 almost I got for my 8 shares. Got out at a decent price in the end at £13.71 a share. It's made a small loss, but when it was down at £8 or £9 a share, I was considerably down, 45% at one stage. Managed to get that to being down less than 5%, which I was very pleased with. And then you can see what I did with the money early on in November. So I had 2 shares in Sage, 1 share in GSK, a reinvested AT&T dividend, and then I rounded that up so I could get hold of 2 shares of £7.50. And then you can see on the 29th of October I made my deposit. I got a dividend from commercial property, 25 shares in BP, 18 shares in Legal & General, 6 shares in Shell, and then the top up that came in on the 29th of October. And that brings us to the end of this portfolio review. I'll catch you back out in the real world. Hey again guys, welcome back to the real world. So that concludes my portfolio review there. I have a real positive outlook on my portfolio at the moment. Extremely pleased that I managed to ditch not Royal Caribbean, Carnival Cruises. I really don't see a dividend return into that stock for quite a while. Now if I was trying to get a return on that company, you could hold, and eventually I do believe that the price will recover, but this portfolio is all about income, so I'm trying to garner dividend income and dividend growth income. So I thought that £110 could easily be better off invested in other better paying companies. The next target on the list to try and change that around will be Boeing, because I don't see Boeing paying a dividend anytime soon. But it is one of my largest positions, so it's quite hard to average down, but I will be taking drastic action on that one when it comes. Although longer term there is more growth in that stock than there would have been in Carnival, I think. So my decision is not fully made on that one, but it is something I'm considering. But for now I'm content with where my portfolio is, just to consider keep adding regular deposits to continue pumping into dividend paying companies and then reinvesting those dividends as well. As you've well seen in my previous portfolio updates, plan is to continue the same. Of course I'll update you on the way, hopefully closing in on the £6,000 milestone very soon. Should reach that with either next month's deposit or the month after that. Of course I will bring you that update as and when it happens. Thank you so much for watching guys. I'd really appreciate it if you smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hopefully I will see you in my next investing episode. Catch you there.